Our last pose today is Savasana. I'm going to show Savasana on the same support that I took for Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, my blankets with the head support. But you're welcome to take Savasana in any way that's comfortable for you. You're welcome to open a blanket out onto your mat so that it's warmer, quieter, softer. You can just lie flat on the floor. You can lie on the floor and support your head. If you support your head, it's important that the blanket support not only touches the back of your head, but that it also just touches the top of your shoulders. So there's no gap. There's a gap, there's no gap. It's not under the shoulders, but the shoulders rest on it so that the brain can quiet and it releases tension in the brain that can actually cause a headache if that gap is too big in that area. If your lower back bothers you when you lie with the legs extended, you can lie on the floor and place a bolster or your blankets, okay, or a roll of blankets underneath your knees to release your lower back. Those of you who have a chair, any chair again, if you used a chair from your dining room table or whatever, but it doesn't have armrest, remember that. You can take the lower back Shavasana where you support the legs on a chair. For this particular one, you should have height so that the legs form a right angle. I'm tall. I need 2 blankets. Those of you who are not so tall may need no blankets, but I lie down in such a way that the back of the knees comes right up to the edge of the blankets and the chair. And you can see I'm making a right angle here. My thighs are perpendicular to the floor. My shins are parallel. So choose your Shavasana now. Get what you need to set up for Shavasana. Pause the video here. And then once you come to Shavasana, I want to show one more time some variations, okay? So when you lie down on your back, always, come down with bent knees, lower down to the forearms, then the elbows, and then find that action that we just did. I move the buttocks toward the heels and extend the sides of the trunk away from the waist. As I lie back, extend the legs and the arms. The feet go to the sides. The hands are up in a gentle cup. And I let the whole back of my body release down into the supports, adjusting what I need to at this time. Noticing here the state of your mind. If you find yourself anxious and the breath is tight and it's difficult to keep this area open, extend the arms a little bit wider to the side. And take a few breaths here and notice how that allows that expansion, right? That decontracting, that opening of the heart, opening of the lungs, opening of the chest to happen more naturally. And you can either keep the arms there or bring them back down, but maintain that width and opening in the chest so that it's open but without effort. And you see, important here, that my arms are not glued to my sides. There's space between the upper chest wall and the inner upper arm so that there's freedom in the armpits and space for this expansion and opening of the chest. Now I'll give you a guided Shavasana. So once you're in Shavasana, you can listen here. And feel the back of your body releasing down into the floor below you. The back of the arms, the back of the legs, the back of your head. Move the eyes back into the skull. Move the pupils of the eyes away from the eyelids and let the eyes move deeper into your head. From the hairline to the eyebrows, unfold the skin on your forehead toward in a downward direction. And from the space between the eyebrows out towards your temples, allow the skin on your forehead to release in a horizontal direction. Soften the corners of your eyes towards your temples. Let your temples gently recede inwards. From behind your earlobes to your chin, unlatch your jaw. The top and bottom teeth have a bit of separation once the jaw releases, and the tongue rests quietly in the bottom of your mouth. Allow the throat to become soft. Feel a natural openness in the chest without puffing or pushing it up, and a softness in the abdomen without sucking it in. Allow your whole back body to recede, to soften, to surrender into the floor beneath you, into the ground. And feel the ground, the earth, the floor come back up to support you. Understanding that the degree to which you can take that support and allow yourself to surrender will be the degree to which you can relax. Trusting in the support so that you can relax into it. And noticing now as you stay a little longer and your body becomes a bit more quiet, what is the state of your mind? How has the state of your mind changed since the beginning of this sequence? If you find any quietness, any peace, any space, rest in that space, rest in that quietness, rest in that peace. Now begin to take a few slower breaths in and out through your nose. Some long, slow, soft, quiet inhalations and long, slow, soft, quiet exhalations. And then begin to move your body gently. You can move the fingers, the toes, some quiet movement so as not to disturb any peace of mind from your practice. And then bend your knees one at a time, roll to your side. And again, take a few breaths there and notice how this practice affected your physical body and the state of your mind. Coming back up slowly. Press yourself up so that your head stays down, your eyes stay closed. And bringing your head up last, sit upright with the palms in Namaskar in front of the heart. Bow your head down to your heart and surrender yourself there. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Mahalo.